Alright, so because I failed to go far enough back into the geoscape to save last time, I had to do the last turn of this mission over again, which took like an hour to get done properly. And it ended the same way. Squatty Wilson here, he got the killing shot, but he is also not a ranger like he was before. He has been promoted to sharpshooter instead. So I don't have a ranger yet. But let's go ahead and move on from there. Yep.
Commander, having these two soldiers continue to work together has paid off. They know each other well enough at this point that we can have them train as a pair for additional tactical capabilities.
Well, let's try it out. Leeming Pan and Lucy Clark will be our first bonded soldiers. We're gonna skip the bond photo.
Now that we've got some help, we can start clearing out the old equipment and debris from the ship to make room for new facilities.
Fun, fun.
To clear out these rooms, first we'll need to assign an engineer to the task. Once we start getting into the far reaches of the ship, it's going to take more time and manpower to make space for new facilities. Looks good to me. Just give the word and we'll get started, Commander. Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
Commander, we have a secure transmission coming through. Source unknown. Patching it through to your quarters.
Cool, just want to see what this is going on here. Alright. What's what?
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the Resistance from the inside. It was these Resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of Resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
Looks like we better get started, Commander. I'll be on the bridge when you're ready.
Yeah, let's do that.
The Councilman has tracked the alien black site to this region. Unfortunately, we don't have its exact coordinates yet. If we're going to have any chance of finding this facility, we'll need to make contact with the local Resistance cell nearby. Tygan has a theory about how we might reach out to them without getting the aliens' attention, but we'll need to give him time to conduct his research. We shouldn't wait too long on that, Commander. We have to start making contact with other regions soon if we're going to build a global resistance and take on Advent.
New objective added.
Looks like you won't have time for that just yet, though. Remote reconnaissance may have found something not far from our current position.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, while we're waiting for new missions or the completion of our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans of the surrounding area.
This is just gonna give us rookies? Okay, I guess.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness?
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
New objective added.
We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
Commander, if we're going to try to build this skulljack that Tigan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
Commander, during the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future. I will begin our research immediately.
Worth the risk.
I've started to wonder how the Advent administration views our current band of renegades. Do they see us as an actual threat, or more of a nuisance?
We've done what we can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much, but it gives our people a chance to pay their respects.
Alright, back to scanning. Proving ground it is.
We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
Got 2 rookies out of that.
Avenger plotting new course.
You are too trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years.
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around
go
the edges,
Reapers.
but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
I don't know what that means.
Since we're all friends now, maybe you could lend my people a hand in dealing with a problem of ours.
Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander, so I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy.
Well, it doesn't give me any other options,
Setting course
let's
for
dig
the
it down,
Arctic.
do this.
Each faction has agreed to allow a 2-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
Okay. Alright, Helen, it looks like you aren't on board.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
The Reapers and Skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into 2 squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a lot in the way of Advent resistance. Still, keep your eyes peeled. It's been about 20 years since we last stepped foot in this place.
biological signatures in the area ahead.
Then I'd say we're in the right place. Stay sharp out there today, people. Just because this city was abandoned doesn't mean it's lifeless.
If you are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
You are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishers of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this camp. Come.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name. Mox.
Mox? Praetor Mox? His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the whole point of this intervention.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
That is good to know, because I'm gonna make you run all over the place, just with reckless abandon. Off you go.
Damaged and dormant all these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
Let's see, our objective is way over there. So we're just gonna go away that way.
Already there!
No more time for regrets. We are not alone.
Those things, they still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the aliens survives now. Where there is one, more will follow. You must not hesitate to destroy them.
These creatures' DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Come get some.
So you are still in shadow. And you've got flame over. We'll wait for a more opportune moment to see how that works.
I'm on the move. These creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail.
Good to know.
Affirmative, covering now.
That should make her pretty effective against them. Well, she still only has 3 rounds. But she can drop these pretty easily.
No compromises.
Oh, why did they get to move if she didn't get revealed? Doesn't make much sense to me.
Vault says hello. I'll need more ammo soon. Now we fight in the open.
It's okay.
One of many. My ammo has run dry.
That is shameful, buddy.
Taken care of.
My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly.
Okay. This is end her turn to enter in shadow. Let's go ahead and move somewhere first, and then we'll find out.
Moving out. I am the hunter.
Okay, does not end her turn. Well, then we will just use her to recon our way forward.
Volk says I am to obey.
Not a lot of cover up here. I don't think we should really have to worry about those since they're zombies.
Go, go, go!
But there's always that. How can you see one from all? Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Rolling. Target eliminated. Gonna need to reload soon. Let's rock.
Y'all just booked it right over.
We can no longer hide.
An entire city of our own people left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death.
Okay. You will kindly come over here.
Roger that.
Contribute to the massacre. Hopefully.
Target disabled. Enemy down. Get it together.
That's embarrassing.
My ammo's running low. Target neutralized. Get it together.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You're embarrassing us, buddy.
No one will mourn them. That shouldn't happen. I have almost no ammo.
Oh, we found some.
These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are.
Well, looks like he can clear this room single-handedly with his pistol.
Kill confirmed. Back in. Hostile neutralized. No longer a threat.
Okay. Join the rest of the team.
On my way.
I'm reloading.
If there's any more, we're gonna let them come to us for one turn.
We risk all this for pray tell Mox? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
That is 100% fine with me. Like, if he is not what he says he is, I will let you kill him yourself. Be a good time. In this case, I don't want to just run around there.
I am at your service.
Extraction point is close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it to your pet Advent in time.
Moving out.
All right. shot. Okay, I really want to try this claymore. Oh, I can't move it that far. And it's only going to get one of them if they walk onto it. So let's just go back to the shooting people thing like that.
Return to your gods. Death to the invaders. I need more ammunition.
Yeah, if you can take out this last one, then we can just use the claymore
The only fate possible for aliens. I am out of rounds.
on the very last one. Right about.
A deadly trap.
Okay, well,
Central. Biological signatures are grouping into
that
a
did
singular mass.
not go
One closing
off
in
at
on
all.
this position.
A swarm. We must push forward before it arrives.
Understood. Moving out.
Got him. Biological readings in your general area are clear. No more creatures on approach.
For now.
Then let's not linger here. Head to the evac coordinates now.
Yeah, we're almost there.
I can cover it.
No need to ask twice. Come get some.
For years, my people hunted his kind. For years, we survived. Now you risk everything for your dreams of peace.
If you haven't noticed, the aliens have been kicking our planet's ass for the past 20 years. You think maybe it's time we try something else?
If only your speeches could take down these cursed creatures.
It's fine, Elena. It's
Moving is
fine.
ordered.
You should have a clear path through now. Second squad is already en route to Mox. Proceed to the rendezvous and await their arrival.
Oh, we'll be there.
So now I just do the mock side of the mission.
Looks like trouble ahead. The rendezvous could be compromised. Stay focused. Contact! Get down! We may have a bigger problem here. I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Crocksod. Advent. Puppet. Voxtala. 410. They were sent here to hunt. To purge the Drop 10. The Lost. Our meeting point is still secure. She is free of the imposter gods. I would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down with your Reapers. Now, we must go.
Fun.
Rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the skirmishers, were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as their puppets. We retain all that we were and more, and our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause. In close combat, none can stand opposed to us.
That is good to know.
I go as ordered.
Expecting to run into Advent with these guys, so this time cover is desirable.
Go, go, go!
Moving on up.
Solid copy.
There we go. We're just making our way right up the street. So he can grab. Oh. Question is that going to take his whole movement? Now let's find out.
Changing position.
Don't remember seeing these things before.
You were not meant to. Purifiers were created with a singular purpose, to contain the Drop 10, the Lost. We must eliminate this patrol quickly before others arrive.
Fine by me. Take them down.
Alright, so tell me what you got here. Justice. Use the grapple to pull someone towards you. Or I can have you shoot. About the same amount of damage either way. You get a grenade down there. Oh, maybe. No, not quite. Oh yeah, that was done. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. Let's just see if we can get our other squad mates in position to take a shot or two.
Roger that. position. Yeah, I didn't get it.
We saw. Probably won't dash.
Got it covered.
Let's do that. We'll overwatch both of them.
I will not waver. I must improve.
Missed the target.
Now we gotta find out a little bit about your abilities.
The enemy is locked on.
Moving to position. Good riddance.
The other one is back there somewhere.
Headed there now. Grenade!
Enjoy. I don't know if he's alive or not.
As you order.
I love how chipper these guys are. They're just like, yeah, sure, I'll go. I'm there, man. Cool.
We take from the elders. The patrol has been liberated. May their lives not be lost in vain. We must push forward and complete our mission.
Works for me. Move out.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Scanning. Moving out.
Reloading weapon. I will watch. I go.
What do you got, Mox?
This is no patrol. It's an army.
Yes, one we do not have time to face.
Everyone, get back!
Well played, old boy.
Purifiers may be down, but unfortunately, that was our extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on approach to your position.
The lost. The sound of combat excite them. They are drawn to it.
And you just blew up a fuel truck?
There was no other choice. Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the lost. Draklar. Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their kind.
An apt description. It would seem the mutation has somehow accelerated these Dashers' metabolism, allowing enhanced speed and agility, with a corresponding increase in aggression.
Fascinating.
Good to go. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Back online.
Yes, Commander.
Well, now we're gonna find out just how far these dashers can move. Oh. Yeah, do some justice on that guy.
Bring justice. They will fight no more.
Well, you moved pretty far.
The shockwave of that explosion reverberated throughout most of the city. I would expect a significant reaction from the law.
The only reaction I will accept from them is their deaths. Find us that exit.
Well, let's see.
It is dead.
Wait, I thought one of these had two left. Okay, well,
I am the victor. Soon to be out of ammunition. Their journey ends here. I must have ammunition.
yeah, go ahead and reload.
Reloading.
And try and kill the rest of them.
Hostile neutralized. Got him. Enemy eliminated. Good riddance.
Cool.
Draining ammo. Green to go. Scanning.
Yeah, don't be melding together like that. That's weird.
Adjusting aim.
That whole area is hotter than we thought. Gonna need a little more time.
Understood. Holding position.
Enemy eliminated. Toss me some ammo.
You're fine. You're fine.
Kill confirmed. Killing time.
Reload. And over.
Overwatch. Let's rock.
You do likewise.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I am reloading. It is under my watch.
Oh, poor guy. one
Think
zombie.
we got something here. Just need another minute.
You have your minute.
Ready to go.
Yeah, I wish I knew which way they were gonna send us so I could kind of anticipate moving there. But that's fine.
Covering now. Ready to engage. Come get some.
Sounds like the Lost are getting a lot closer to our position, Commander. Prepare for more incoming. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them. We've found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The Lost are still converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem.
Cool. Move out, team.
Roger that. Running.
A great distance.
Oh, so that's what that means. Sweet Jiminy Giblets. Well. Helen, you get to go first.
Hostile neutralized. Kill confirmed.
74% chance on that next one. It's gonna be the... Let's get that.
We triumph.
Takes a long time for his turn to refresh. Oh, she can't even see them. Which is probably fine.
That's affirmative. Nailed him.
Yeah, you don't need to open any doors.
Moving to Overwatch.
Cover everybody else. Let's see if we can get rid of this southern dasher.
Taken care of. My ammo's running low. Good to go.
I must run.
Adjusting aim. Moving to designated coordinates.
Outrider and the first team should be waiting for you ahead. I know this wasn't the easiest stop, but I have to believe it'll still be worth it in the end.
That depends on the Reapers. That depends.
Yeah, glitch.
rendezvous point directly ahead. Let's try and play nice today, people.
So, Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
I am no longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories. Elder Craxard. Anytime.
The way I see it, we have two options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
Such a way with words.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
What the hell is that?
Vox Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind. Butcher of free Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
You are welcome to try.
Your Reapers face a being such as this?
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
Such arrogance. The Elder's will extends throughout the universe. I am but one of their instruments.
Okay, well, I really can't see what my people are doing. So that makes this a little bit. No.
I must reload.
They're in half cover, so presumably they can see over it.
I'll watch closely.
Oh, there we go. That's...
I reload. I stand ready.
Confirmed. Moving to Overwatch. Back in. Moving out.
Oh yeah! Affirmative, covering now. Got it covered.
A new world awaits me.
Interesting. Doesn't trigger Overwatch, naturally. Didn't expect them to have their own name, but that's cool. Alright. So, 3 more attacks in a turn. That'd be good. Increased damage from Reapers.
But you will never see.
Wherever
presume to strike, I will be watching and waiting.
Yeah, that is a problem. Suddenly wish I had not used that claymore. Oh, but never mind, she's immune to explosive damage, so it wouldn't have made a difference. Well,
Volk says I am to obey.
Moving to position. Affirmative. Moving out.
To that position.
now you see something.
Repositioning. Stepping off.
Yeah, I kind of expect her to end up on this side, so.
Solid copy.
My position is safe.
In position. Standing fast.
Protective position. A change in position.
This is the beginning of the end for your resistance.
It looks like the Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get someone over there to help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack.
I can get her over here.
Moving as ordered.
I had not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprise me, XCOM. Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Sonic dispersal waves.
Meaning that thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining lost in the city.
An accurate assessment. The entire lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving.
That shouldn't be too hard.
They will fight no more. Their journey ends here. My weapon is almost depleted. I did nothing. I have no more ammunition.
Jeremy, why?
Moving to designated position.
Yeah, I don't want to get too close.
Ready to engage. Moving. Affirmative, covering now.
On my way.
I got nothing.
Initial analysis of these creatures' movement patterns reveals an almost coordinated attack strategy. Perhaps they're not the mindless automatons they initially appeared to be. An intriguing, if not horrific, possibility.
Okay. Let's see here.
Understood. Moving out.
Can't have you lagging behind.
Enemy down.
I will reposition.
Automatically like Reapers because they're snipers who can move and shoot with their sniper rifles.
Tell your gods I'm coming. I have little ammo remaining. Cover me, I'm reloading.
Closing on target position now. Target neutralized.
See our objectives all the way over there. Go the way these zombies
Moving
came
on target
from.
location. Roger that.
I am reloading. I move.
Rolling. Got it covered.
Spooky.
How many of these creatures can still be in this city?
Advent has been sending purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the lost survive, even thrive.
1, 2,
We do
3,
not know
4,
why.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. Yeah, Jeremy, if you could get close enough, even your pistol could
Position
clean up in
confirmed.
there.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Heading to that location. Target disabled. Reloading. Heading to that location.
Go for it, Helen. Atta girl.
No longer a threat. Locked and loaded.
Alright, Mox, let's move you up.
I will go. Justice comes for all. Their service is over.
Alright, so we've taken out, what, 3 of them, 4 so far?
That's affirmative.
Circle up. Just bring you here next to Mox.
I'll be swift.
Another one? Yeah, I should have expected that.
Target disabled.
I did not exist when this city stood whole. Still, I feel revulsion at what happened to this place,
I
to these
believe
people.
you.
Right there.
Good copy. Moving on target. Kill confirmed. Moving to Overwatch.
That's affirmative.
Oh, wrong person. Dang it. Oh well.
Enemy down. Moving to Overwatch.
A 10 baton.
You found one, Mox.
It is dead. I am watching.
On the move. Moving to Overwatch.
Can't resist getting in cover.
I am at your service. My turn on watch.
Copy that.
Target disabled. Missed the target.
Volk would be disappointed.
I'm disappointed.
There will come a day when my people take back this place for our own.
If they are all like you, that is a likely possibility.
Aww.
Rolling.
They're friends now. Jeremy, I'm pretty sure you can take out everything in the room, so please
Target neutralized.
do so. Oh, Jeremy.
Orders confirmed, on the move. Target disabled. It's down. Toss me some ammo. Enemy eliminated. I need
It's
ammo.
killing time.
Moving there. Reinitializing weapon.
Heading out. It's killing time.
I'm on the move. Volk says hello. You must keep me resupplied. Return to your gods. I am out of
Give me a
rounds.
minute.
was right in front of you.
I got nothing.
Just literally right on top of you. Alright, you failed. You can be done now.
Detecting additional lost converging near the evacuation coordinates. I advise caution. It would seem the lost are
It is
on
the
our
Elder's
strategy.
will that this alliance fall. It will take more than mere lost for that to happen.
I think I'm just gonna run her for it.
Covering ground.
Roger that.
Helen is the furthest back, and she would not be able to reach the evac zone. Got Mox.
We take from the Elder stock. We deny our creators. My weapon is nearly empty. Yes, Commander. Attacking on sight.
Bob, he can't make it all the way down either.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Scanning. Roger that. Catch!
Heading out. Kill confirmed. Overwatch.
Oh, you are tricky.
I'll get him next time.
The light has left them. The fire cannot be stopped.
Firebrand's in position, but the evac zone's even hotter than we thought. Running out of time here, people.
Tell her to hold as long as she can. We will be there.
Yeah, I think we're good to make our move now.
Running!
I must run.
No need to ask twice. Go, go, go!
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger, where the hell's our exit?
This is as low as I can get her!
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Fox Tala 410.
Time to return home, traitors.
Our new alliance with these outlying resistance factions presents an intriguing opportunity to study the varying means of survival they each employed all these years.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
The resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers. They can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander.
Just got 11. We're gonna go with this one.
Commander, each of our soldiers is rated based on their understanding of our tactics and capabilities, something we refer to as combat intelligence. Because of their unique experiences in the field, our faction soldiers from the Resistance will gain access to new abilities based on this combat intelligence.
Cool. So, you're a grenadier, huh? Priestess Pan. She's gonna get revived protocol.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You can lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Mental fatigue starts to impact our soldiers' tactical effectiveness when they don't have a chance to rest. We should give them a few days off to recover if we can manage it.
Your soldiers should never allow themselves to be captured in battle. Their dishonor will only be compounded by their suffering.
Cool.
The Resistance factions can help us locate our captive soldier if we deploy on a covert action alongside them.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
Before he made contact, I just assumed the spokesman had died or moved on after the council dissolved. From what little he's told me, it sounds like he managed to gain a position with the Advent government early on, if only to start leaking intel to the Resistance.
Alright. Well, that's good enough for today.